put on the red light. I put on the red light. I put on the red light. I put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. I loved you since I knew ya. I wouldn't talk out to ya. I have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. I told you once, I won't tell you again. It's a bad way. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. I 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 put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. 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 I put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Say, put on the red light. I put on the red light. I put on the red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Hey, 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 hey. Put on the red light. I put on the red
All right, stop, collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tight and flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the lights and I'll blow to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a jump like a candle. Dance, rush the speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a don't turn to the anything less than the bounce is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit the bullseye. The kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Now that the party is jumping, we hear the bass kicked in. The fingers are a-puffin'. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. When I'm quick and nimble, I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped-up tempo. I'm on a roll and it's time to go solo, rolling in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The Gertie's on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by. Kept on, pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm headed to the next stop. That block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. naked, cause I'm a difficult poet with Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know, with my town that created all the bass sound, enough to shake and kick holes in the ground. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose, magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Word to your mother.
Last night he said, "Oh baby, I feel so down, and it turns me on when I feel left out." So I turn around. Oh baby, don't care no more. I know this for sure. I'm walking out that door. But I've been in town for just about 15 more minutes now. Baby, I feel so down, and I don't know why. I keep walking for miles. And people, they don't understand. No girlfriends, they won't understand. Your grandsons, they won't understand. On top of this, I ain't never gonna understand. Last night, he said, "Ooh, baby, I feel so down, and it turns me on when I feel left out." So I turn around. "Oh, baby, gonna be alright." It was a great big lie, 'cause I left that night. And people, they don't understand. No girlfriend, they don't understand. Spaceships, they won't understand. On top of this, I ain't ever gonna understand that. Last night, he said, "Ooh, baby, I feel so down, and it turns me on when I feel left out." So I turned around. Oh, baby, don't care no more, 'cause I know this for sure. I'm walking out that door. Oh. They don't understand. No girlfriend, they won't understand. Spaceship, they won't understand. On top of this, I ain't ever gonna understand that. Last night, he said, "Oh, baby, I feel so down, and it turns me
Welcome to the
on
Stab Comedy
when
Theater.
I
It's time for Can't Stand Up Comedy presents I Won't Stand for This. Please welcome to the stage your host, Dan Smith.
How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah! Hey, thank you very much for coming to the I Won't Stand for This show. This is our 6th show. It's a whole half a year, so it's kind of an anniversary for me or some shit like that. But I've loved doing every one of these shows, and I've loved seeing all the people here. And thank you for being here, truly. So, let me tell you a little bit about this show. So, I Won't Stand for This is the first, as far as I know, the first and only can't stand up show in the world. So, if you can prove me wrong on that, go ahead. But so what I do is I bring 3 of my favorite comics from Sacramento, and you're gonna love all 3 of them, and I put them in my wheelchair because I don't have a spare yet, which I should get for this show, but we're working on that. So anyway, I put them in my chair, and no, they're not on my lap. No, I'm not pushing them up here. They're doing it on their own. What's that? Yeah, that's the entertainment, right? Oh, so they come up here and they have to get themselves up onto the stage and off, and they do their whole set can't stand up style. So that's the basis of my show. So let me tell you a little about myself. My pronouns are he, him, and hot rod. Yeah. One of my biggest dreams growing up was to compete in the Paralympics someday. Now, I'll be honest, I never got there as an athlete, but I did go as a spectator one time. And I was going to tell you about my favorite sports that I saw while I was there, but I figured instead of telling you, I'm going to show you, okay? So I'm going to act out 3 wheelchair sports, and when you know what I'm doing, you just shout it out. All right? So here's the first one. Basketball, yes. I thought I'd make the first one easy. I mean, everybody goes basketball. So here's the second one. It's a little harder, but here we go. Hurdles! Yes. Weirdos. I just said weirdos. Hurdles. I'm glad somebody got that quickly because that fucking hurts. All right, I got one more. Swimming or backstroke, both excellent guesses, both wrong. No, the answer we were looking for is drowning. Yeah, you can't swim in a wheelchair. Come on. I got up this morning and I got in the shower. I got on my shower bench, and all of a sudden one of the legs just snapped right off, and boom, down I went. Yeah, it sucked. Yeah, so I'm all right, but I'll tell you, one more bum leg. That's really what I needed. Yeah, and then I went out and I made some breakfast. I made some eggs, and they turned out runny. Yeah, I know, ew. But I hate runny eggs because, I just don't appreciate it. My breakfast trying to show me up. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you about how I ended up in a wheelchair, how I ended up as a roller comic. It was a windsurfing accident about 20 years ago. I was out there on the ocean, and a big wave pushed me and my board up in the air, and boom, I came down on a rock. And I never walked again. But that's okay, because you know what? I still windsurf. I don't even need a fucking ocean anymore. I just go outside and on a windy day, hold up my big sheet. I'm gone. I'm going to move to Chicago. Never have to push again in the windy city. It's a good story though, right? Yeah, it's bullshit. It's a better story than I was born in a wheelchair, though, which I was. I was born in a wheelchair. I have a birth defect called spina bifida. Now, thank you. Applause for spina bifida. But there are 3 different types of spina. No, wait, hold on. That's not where I'm going. I have the most severe form of spina bifida. It's called myelomeningocele. Now, I know that's a big word, kind of hard to say, but I like telling people I have myelomeningocele because it doesn't sound like I have a disability. It sounds like I have a ninja seal. My ninja seal's name is Milo. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? A bunch of little seals out there kung fu fighting with their flippers. So yeah, I was born in a wheelchair. No, wait! No, I wasn't born in a wheelchair. Jesus Christ, that would have sucked for my mom. Leaving little tiny tire tracks in her vag on the way out. Ugh. Although in my defense, I was a really quick birth. I mean, once the doctor finished building the ramp, I just shot right out. tell you a couple more things, and I just got out of jail. Last weekend. This is actually the 4th time I've been in jail this year. I know that sounds kind of hard to believe, but it was Facebook jail. So, it still counts though. You know what? I've gotten arrested, or I was thrown in jail for the same thing all 4 fucking times. Inciting violence by threatening to kick someone's ass. So I'm being arrested for something that I'm not even capable of doing. If that happens one more time, I end up on World's Dumbest Criminals, Paraplegic Edition. All right, one more thing. I'm going through my first divorce, or I'm newly divorced, and that's okay. We were together for 17 years, so we had a good run. One of us did anyway. She always hated when I would talk about sex on stage. Too personal. You know what? She's not here. So here we go. We were into some kink, mostly bondage. She'd put my seatbelt on. Sometimes she'd set my brakes. Yeah, if we were feeling really kinky, we'd bust out the bike lock. I tell you, the one thing I'm really not looking forward to about being single is dating. I'm just not looking forward to somebody saying to me, "Hey, so where do you find other people in wheelchairs to date?" Oh, we go on Wheelie Harmony. Yeah, where do you go to find other people that ask really fucking stupid questions to date? I don't only date people in wheelchairs. I also date people with fetishes for them. Yeah, I fucked that up, so. Anyway, here we are. If any of you are into some role play, come hit me up. All right, that's my time. Before I bring up our first comic, I'm going to ask everybody to do a favor for me real quick. We've got a friend of the show who, this is her second show in a row, and since we've only had 6 shows, she's been to a third of the shows. Her birthday's coming up, so I want everybody to sing happy birthday to Sarah. Sarah, raise your hand. Right there, all right. Let's all sing happy birthday to Sarah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to use the mic. Yeah! All right, thank you very much for me. I'm going to go ahead and bring up your first comic. He's a very funny comedian. I've seen him a few times now. You're going to love him. Please welcome Jack Marie. Oh, wait, and I have to give Jack my chair, so give us a minute. Like I said, I'm not pushing you up here, Jack. Let me watch me fall out.
Yeah, it's not very encouraging.
I didn't get that. Usually I try to give them a little crash course before the show. Yeah, we didn't have time to do that. So
I'm just going to crash.
Yeah. Remember, okay. No, I don't have a seatbelt. No. Good news is we have Jesse here to spot us. Yeah. Woo! Come on, put some muscle into it. Oh, wow. Hey, he made it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Now you have to turn around.
It's fine. This is all going fine, you guys. Like, I have never been better at anything. This is my skill, it turns out.
I'm kind of envious of you, Jack.
Yeah.
Can you give me some pointers?
That's cheating. I didn't mean to cheat, you guys. Not like that. That was fun.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. Did you have fun on your drive here? Yeah, Sacramento highways. We got to follow this truck with these two big flags in the back, and I'll let you guess what they said. And I just have to say, if you fly a flag from your truck, don't be surprised when I drive up astern, board your vessel, and plunder your spices. Thank you. Like, stop calling the cops. They have no jurisdiction on the high seas. All right, I have other jokes, I'm sure. I wonder what they are. Let's see. I recently came out as a trans man. That was exciting. You can clap if you want. I'm a hero. Yeah. Now, I think everyone should do it at least once. I got to have the most exciting conversations. My mother asked, if maybe I was trying to make friends. I'm 40. I said, Mom, that's insane. Who would do that to make friends? She goes, well, you would think that, but you've always liked doing weird things. Yeah, like shaving my head, she thought that was real weird. Doing stand-up comedy, she thought that was bizarre. Yeah, joining a marginalized group and painting a target on my back, though, that's new for me. My husband was also a little nervous, and that's understandable, but we had a talk about it, and he asked, I said, well, what are you most worried about? And he goes, I'm just nervous about change. I hate change. And then he asked, are you gonna get a penis? And I said, well, yes. And I'm gonna get one that's identical to yours. In every way, except half an inch longer. And then I own this house. Now, it's actually, like, coming out right now, with all the propaganda and everyone trying to roll back all the progress we've made, it is a scary time in America to be a white man. Yeah. But I'm not going to let that stop me, because I'm a man. Yeah, that one's hit or miss. Let's see. My husband who's been wildly supportive, I just want to say that even though you don't know him, because, kudos. We recently celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. And thank you. And we got each other the traditional 15th wedding anniversary gift. Does anyone know what that is? It's polyamory. We decided to open things up. And, I was nervous about getting out there, right? Because, I haven't been single in 20 years. And 20 years ago, I was 19, 20 years old. It was so easy to get laid, because I was young and thin and I had, really low standards. But now I'm 40 years old and I've grown up a bit. My standards have gotten a bit higher. I've learned to set boundaries for myself. For instance, I will no longer fuck on the first date, which is why I like to get that one over on Zoom. I just don't want to waste anyone's time. And all of my friends were telling me how awful Tinder was, and it's a cesspool out there. You can't meet anyone. It's terrible. There's no one there. Well, that wasn't my experience at all. Tinder is fucking easy. My first right swipe turned into my first match. We went on a first date. He's funny. He's charming. He's oddly obsessed with salamanders. You chuckle. But in the first 24 hours we spoke, he sent me 12 pictures of salamanders. Yeah. 5 snakes. And not a single dick pic. What the fuck is wrong with him? Honestly, though, y'all knew I was lying when I said I don't fuck on the first date, right? So I take the salamander man back to my place. And he asks me what I'm into, and this is a question I can answer now that I'm an adult. And I said, you know, I just really like to feel completely helpless. He said, yeah. And he came over, and he held me down, and he growled in my ear. We have everything we need to stop global climate change today, but the wealthy men in charge would rather watch the planet burn. I have never come so hard. And then, like, I don't know, is this a new thing? Like, he got me a gift. Did they give you gifts at the end of dates now? I don't know. I thought it was kind of nice. It's just a high quality, antibiotic resistant gift. Yeah, he gave me the super clap. Or as I like to call it, a standing ovation. Because, you know, when you clap and it gets super, never mind, never explain your jokes. I got called a pervert on the internet today. Yeah. I don't normally let things like that bother me, you know, but this time I kind of started crying as I was washing my enormous collection of butt plugs. I'm sorry, I misspoke. My collection of enormous butt plugs. Let's see, 2 more minutes. That, I think I can get through this. All right, so I'm a graphic artist. And I decided recently that I would get into graphic art because I'm really a visual artist. And I got an iPad to draw on and the Apple Pencil that goes with it. And I was absolutely thrilled to learn that Apple offers free engraving on the Apple Pencil, which is just fantastic for me because I'm not like the rest of you consumerist sheep. I am a thoughtful and profound person with big ideas, you know, and everyone's gonna know that when they read my Apple Pencil engraved with the word boobies. But Apple says no, they shut it down. They will not let me get boobies engraved on my Apple Pencil. This is true. And I'm like, this is puritanical nonsense. What is this? It feels a little bit sexist, but I don't want to be hysterical. So I kind of type in Dick, and Dick goes right through. But you know, there are still men named Dick in the world. I'm sure someone knows one, and they deserve to have their name engraved. I've got to do more research because this is important to me. So I try cock, and that goes right through too. Yeah. Does anyone know anyone named Cock? Is that no Uncle Cock's in the room? So this feels a little sexist. I can't do boobies. I can do dick. I can do cock. I bet they'd even let me do schlong. And to be honest, schlong is a funny word, and maybe I do want it on my Apple Pencil. So I type it in. Denied. That's anti-Semitism. So now I'm just furiously trying to figure out what the rules are, right? I'm like typing away at titties, tatas. No, there's no go. Can't do vagina. Apparently anything on my body is just too filthy for Apple. Yeah. And then it hits me. And I type in CLITORIS, clitoris. And it goes right through. Because tech bros can't even write an algorithm to find the clitoris. Thank you guys so very much. I've had a great time.
Jack Marie, everybody. Hey, Jack, funny story. I had an Uncle Dick, but he changed his name to Uncle Cock when I was a kid. Okay. I'm a little bit. All right, take one more time for Jack Marie, everybody. Yeah. Our next comedian rolling to the stage. A very funny guy. One of the newer comedians. No, he's not new. I don't know. I'm just going to bring him up because I'm getting tongue-tied. So please welcome Dane Nichols. That was a terrible introduction. All right, Dane, you remember I said you have 1 minute to get on stage? Oh no. And that's why Jesse is behind every comedian on stage. On our first show, actually, somebody did go over backwards. Man, your license is revoked, dude. Are you drunk?
I got this. No.
You having
no.
a DUI over
I
here?
just had it stuck for a second. Honestly, I was thinking, this reminds me of work. I'm a valet. It's like same sensations, same amount of drinks, everything. I'm aware that I seem like the autistic love child of Guy Fieri and Harry Potter. I look like I'm about to shoot up Hogwarts. I'm a really nervous guy. I don't know if you can tell, but I get nervous all the time. Like, for instance, I get nervous when I buy Old Spice with pretentious names because I think the cashier might be writing stand-up comedy about me. In my worst nightmares, Emily from Walgreens is killing with, "You will not believe the guys who buy Swagger. They are lying to themselves." Damn it, Emily. Emily's really getting on my nerves. I'm going to start going to a different Walgreens. Do any of you watch TV? No? You ever see those warnings before TV shows that are like, "The following is for mature audiences only. Blah, blah, blah." Let's get comfortable. How did
face
those...
that sometime? You want to turn towards us sometime?
Are you trying to get smart, Dan? Are you?
Yes.
I don't like... You brought me here onto your show. You're supposed to make comics feel comfortable. I don't like this smart mouth. This coming from the producer.
You do know what comedy is, right? Are you new here? I love you, Dane.
I would love to turn around. I would love to turn around.
Dane,
Obviously.
there's no such word as can't. Come on, Dane. Turn towards us, Dane.
Why
Come
don't
on,
you...
fuck it. I want to see you do your whole set not facing us.
I'll
Turn around. Look at the wall.
fix it. I'll fix it at some point. 15 is a lot for me anyways. We need some banter. We needed this.
No, maybe 10. Maybe 5.
Good. You're learning.
A couple of more white claws. Maybe 3.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do a podcast.
I'm going to shut up now. During set.
No, you see those warnings before TV shows that are like, "The following is for mature audiences only." Blah, blah, blah. How did they manage to make the word mature mean exactly the opposite of what it means? Like, they're calling South Park mature. Is Cartman mature, really? But what if one time they took that word seriously and they turned on the warning before, like, Citizen Kane or something? You know, just, "The following is for mature audiences only." And Rosebud. All the stoned college kids would just be like, Whoa. This really is mature. Let me drink some more of my White Claw. Okay, I'm gonna make another shot at facing you guys. Do you hear that farting?
Hey, don't roll your ankle there. Hey, he did all right.
We should be applauding Dan like that every day. Thanks for the confidence. Some audience you brought, Dan. Who are these people? They're gonna attack me on the way out.
I picked this audience just for you.
I'm thinking. I have an interesting relationship with my grandma. She asked me to take the dog out the other day, so I killed it. Should have picked your words better, Grandma. You dumb old bitch. Respect your elders, everyone. Respect your elders. No, I just take things too literally, but I mean, I love my grandma. My grandma shocked me the other day, because she took a nasty fall down the stairs. Yeah. And I didn't think I'd ever see a woman make me laugh that hard. I mean, you think we're killing? She killed her back. No, but I just take things too literally. You know, my grandma, and she hasn't learned. She knows I do comedy. She asked me if I could take her out one of these nights. I'm like, Grandma, oh my God. I had to kill her too. It's always been a problem. I mean, my neighbors asked me to watch their kids. So I watched their kids wander into traffic. I was wondering why they did that, but by the time I even had the thought, they were dead. They got hit by a truck. So, I mean, my neighbors are not too bright, huh? They're actually in the audience tonight. I do valet. Would you trust me to take possession of your car, ma'am, your vehicle? Definitely not tonight. That's not a good idea. Fair enough. That's kind of the point of a valet, though. It's like, really? Like, I have to give my keys to him? He's gonna wreck it. Like, you know, you're supposed to have a little anxiety. Valet is always like forced upon you, you know? It's like, oh, we only valet here, you know? That's like usually the experience with that. All my coworkers are Asian and black, people of color, you know? All my managers and supervisors are white. So I'm really hoping for a promotion. I think I'm qualified. They've been saying I show a lot of potential. I'm really pissed off about 9/11 because the terrorists made everyone move to the back of the plane. Some people paid good money for those first class tickets. My family flies first class. I mean, we're talking about they could have had a hot towel while they flew into the Twin Towers. They we're doing art. This is good. Let me tell you about the time that my niece had to do a project for school where she had to do it was like one of those threefold poster board presentations, and it was supposed to be about Jim Crow era laws in the United States. And so she, to begin working on her project, sent a bunch of pictures of signs from that era in the United States with no context to Walgreens to be printed. I know. Walgreens taking a beating in my set. But serious, this really happened. The poor Walgreens cashier saw the pictures and called the police on my little niece. Because, I mean, they were vile signs, obviously, but what was the thought? This 10-year-old girl is like starting the Ku Klux Klan club at her middle school. I don't think they would have allowed. I mean, Wisconsin was pretty backwards, but not that bad. I don't think they would have allowed that. So the cops came to their door, and you know, they were all crying just because of the anxiety of seeing the police, which I thought was hilarious. That's a sour note. And can I do one more?
Yeah.
Who here likes the ice cream truck? Anyone? Right? Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of growing up, you know? Yeah, the ice cream truck, you hear the jingle, you know you're going to go get your favorite treat, whatever it is you want. And it's just a beautiful moment. There's just not enough like that anymore in adulthood, you know? But luckily, I've found the next best thing to the ice cream truck. What we have right in this neighborhood are homeless prostitutes. And these homeless prostitutes ride around on bicycles and blast music to advertise their services. And it's a beautiful thing, really. I mean, a traveling merchant, just like the ice cream truck man. It's like, I'll hear, dream of Californication, and I just perk right up. I hop in my wheelchair. I'm like, I wheel myself outside. I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna go get my dick sucked. I'm like, wait, hold on. This is what I do. I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna go get my dick sucked. Here we go. And that's how it is. That was my act out. I mean, Dan, you do that every morning when they come by.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't miss it
Dude,
once when they do their circuit. Doesn't miss one. Doesn't miss once when they pass
Stop
by.
watching me every morning. Dude.
I'm one of them. Right? No, I'm one of the homeless prostitutes. But no, I mean the homeless prostitutes. They just take me right back to childhood. You know. I mean, when I was 10 years old, the ice cream truck man used to just suck my dick all day long. I guess you'd try to cancel him for that nowadays. And I'm back how we started. Not facing the crowd. All right, do I have to wheel myself down now?
Yes.
That's part of it. Absolutely.
Unless it
All
takes
right.
an hour.
It takes an hour, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything,
Get out
last
safe,
times I didn't
Dean.
go by. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put this back.
Dane
Thank you,
Cook, everybody.
Thank you.
Dane, I am very proud of you for facing the right way halfway through your set. But I am disappointed because I thought you said you did ballet. Not
Everyone hears
ballet.
it that way.
Yeah. Ballet would have been a lot better. No, you have to carry it off. No, hey, Dane, cheater. Fuck you, cheater. He's gonna need help. Yeah! Dane Cook, everybody. All right, we have one more comedian for you tonight. You guys ready? This man is one of the hardest working comedians in all of Sacramento. He is everywhere. You're lucky to see him here on such a small show. Please give a big welcome to my friend Shannon Battle. Are you gonna go back? We go. Oh, come on. We got Shannon Battle with our first. Oh, wow. Fucking show off. Get off
Mind
the
your
stage.
business. Mind your fucking business,
Get
Dane.
off the stage.
No, mind
Show
your fucking
me up.
business. Hey, cut his goddamn mic
Show me
off.
up.
Cut his goddamn mic off.
Fuck you. Get off the
Dan's
mic.
over,
Show
man. He's
me
like,
up.
fuck it, it's not February no more.
I
I'm over. it.
invited
Black
you-
people had their time. It is the time of the chair. It's the year of the chair.
Give me
all
back
good.
my chair.
It's all good. Y'all can have all of March, dog. Y'all can have all of March. It's better than 28 days, buddy. Yeah, they want reparations. I said they let you walk again, dog.
What?
What? Yeah.
Really?
Oh, Lord.
Shit.
Oh, I love Dan. Dan's a wild guy. You guys know Dan personally? Dan's a wild guy. Dan's hilarious. Like, cause you know Dan does shit that like I couldn't get away with. Like I just can't get away with. Like he'll be in his wheelchair, he'll roll by, and he'll go. I call it a sniff by, cause he's already at waist level with most women. So you know, I see him scrolling. One time he's scrolling, I looked over and his face is crunched up. I was like, "What's wrong, Dan?" He's like, "I don't know, dude." And I was just like, I asked him, I was like, "What is the? Did they got fish on the menu here?" And he's like, It's like, damn. Like, that is deep. He's the first one to get a whiff, you know. Like, someone's smoking weed, I'm going to smell it first, you know what I mean? Because heat rises, you know.
I just got that.
You just got that shit? You know, there's perks to dating someone in a wheelchair, though, Dad. You know, if the relationship don't work out, she could just roll in and out of your life, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's perks, man. You know, you ain't got to be committed. You know, just take the break off.
She's
Get
not,
fucking
she's
body.
not doing the rolling. I'm doing the rolling.
Oh, you doing the roll?
Roll away from her.
We'll call y'all a roly-poly couple.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I know. I wouldn't mind dating a woman in a wheelchair because I would get creative. I'd be like, it's my turn. My turn for the chair. Throw that parking brake on. I wouldn't give a fuck. Let my legs rise like gas prices, sir. Get real delicious in there. It would get real physical. Physical disability. Real physical. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm like, shit, love is love. Even on two wheels. Even on two wheels. You know the pussy good when you pop a willy in it, huh? It's just,
Who's on 2 wheels? You're on 4.
You know what I mean, goddamn. Look, I went through a lot of effort to make sure I didn't hit the back of my fucking head. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. Oh God, I'm going to hell for these puns tonight. I'm going to hell. He wanted this shit. I was like, you want me to just chill? He's like, no, go in. I was like, all right, fuck it. You know, it's fun living out here in California, though. I'm originally from the East Coast, from Baltimore, right? And out here on the East Coast, they're a little different out here. Like, one, this is the only state I've ever lived in where I could get hypothermia and heat stroke the same day. It's the only state I've lived in that is too versatile. I don't like that shit. Like, and you should know that the weather out of pocket because everyone lives here. Everyone lives here. Like, people that like fucked up politics, Sacramento, volcanoes, Mount Shasta, which and it's predominantly white folks up there. And I don't mind that, you know, because the demographics of our area tells me a lot about that county. Like, if there's mostly NRA and gun activists in that county, I know I'm probably safe. There's facts. So most people think about it the other way around. Did you know that most counties where guns are illegal, that's where real gun violence happens? Placer County, Chicago. God damn it, I'm just saying it's a difference. I'd rather live in Placer County if we go on weapons, god damn it. I'm just saying, like, where you can legally have them, where you can legally do something that tends to not be abused. At the age of 14 and older, you can drink alcohol in Europe. Guess where they don't really have too many fucking alcohol-related domestic violences? There. Except for Ireland. I don't know what the fuck they on. But it's like it's in their blood. It's like, bitch, I said a pint of stout. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on up there. Imagine if Ike and Tina Turner was Irish. Like, that would have fucked. fucked me up. I was like, I can't take him serious, sir. Like if the Green Goblin was like Dominican or some shit like that. Like if certain supervillains were just a different nationality and a raciality, it would just make it fun. Like imagine if the Joker was Antonio Banderas. He was like this just diabolical Latino that can like salsa his ass off and Batman can't catch him. Like that shit would be it would be lit. He's like, come here, Joker. He's like, ha ha. See you next season, Batman. Like that shit would be dope as fuck. Oh, I gotta stop smoking weed in public. Everybody else smoke weed? I love smoking weed. Woo! I'm a two blunt per hour type of person, right? And I smoked 5 blunts before I got here. That's why I was late. Hi. Everybody say hi, X. Right there. That's what happens when you pull up late. I'm gonna talk shit. That's all good. You made it. At least you came though. I mean, you half black, so you got here half late. Like you know. See, last month I let you got away with that. It's funny how things work out though. I like the idea of like supervillains, but no one ever thinks about like certain things that could be covered up if like thought wasn't put into it. And I'm not talking like something typical, like 9/11, right? Like something. Y'all gonna just let that one slip? All right, cool. All right, we're gonna let. They was like, don't get political, Shannon. We're not high enough for this shit. No, but I'm a 2 blunt per hour type of person, right? And I had 5 before I got here. And the only way to sober up for me, I have to cure my munchies with calories. I kill THC with calories. I have to eat. I need to feed my munchies. And I baked a pizza before I got here, ma'am. Now, I think I fucked up. I think I read the box wrong. The pizza, I baked it on 15 degrees for 400 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's the other way. I don't know. I'm going to just say this. That pizza thought Black Lives Matter. That thing came out as an activist. It's like, I burnt the shit out that pizza, ma'am. So bad. And this is how I know I smoke too much weed because things freeze after 32 degrees and 15. The pizza was still frozen after 400 minutes. It was a long day. You know. It was a long day, dog. Like, I'm still hungry. Yeah, like, you just caught that shit. It take a while, right? It take a second. It's cool. Love you. No, but you know, certain things, like, I don't think that a drug is really a drug. You know? I think that anything could be addictive. Like, you telling me I can't buy heroin right now, but I can go to McDonald's for breakfast? Sugar is addictive. Sugar is more addictive than most things except nicotine. No bullshit. Like, I ain't gonna give you a science class right now. It's just common sense. I'm just saying, if I could buy a 12-pack, I don't see why I can't buy a gram. Fuck it. Like, I'm taking my legislation to the voters' booth. That's where real things get done. I can say and bitch about it on stage all I want. I'm ready to take the snort to the court. Stab Comedy Theater. I'm ready. I got white picket signs and everything. Everything white. Like, I'm ready to take the snort to the court. I don't see why not. Because, you know, we pass all these other laws for everything. And I don't really want to do cocaine. Because I don't even like cocaine. I just like the way it smells. And I'm in denial. Like, I'm in denial. But, you know, things change. Like, you know, with time, people get more comfortable being themselves. Like, in my 30s right now, I'm like, yeah, I do cocaine. Fuck you, sir. Like, I went to work on time. You didn't. You have an eviction notice. I'm ahead in the rent. I'm like, you need to, like, be careful how you judge me, goddamn. Like, because it matters. It really does. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the AC. That's why it's not hot a bitch in here. Okay. Now, I was worried. I was like, what the fuck is that? You know, I'm paranoid after that land windstorm, dog. I was like, you know. I'm paranoid. Like, I seen a tree fall and everything, dog. Like, it's crazy. And that's just down there in South Sac. I can't imagine being in, like, Folsom, Greenhaven, you know, somewhere where there's actually a hell of trees. I'm good. But, yeah, but it's time to change the legislation on certain things. Like for instance, like, as I get older now, I'm more comfortable as a man. Like, right now, I can tell you I'm a trisexual. Like, yo, what the fuck is that? You look so confused, man. I'll try anything for money. Anything, but for money. You seen these gas prices? Like, is it gay if I don't give him eye contact? I don't think it is. Just like, God damn it, give me the money, Jeffrey. Just shut up. It's not gay, is it? I don't know, whatever. $1,200 up. Better than going to casinos. I'm just saying, you got to be open-minded these days. I'm a trisexual. What was that, $100 day? Huh? What was that?
For you, 200.
200? Oof, love you. Fuck. You know, and I'm not against prostitution. You know, like how I see it, if I have the nerve to hit you up on Tinder or eHarmony or Farmers Only or whatever other website y'all like to use, right? Christian Mingle when the devil's not watching. I don't know, whatever. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you like to do. And I'm not here to judge you. You know, but if you're going to say fuck it and come out of your realm like that, you know, and I have to take you out on a date, I'm going to risk catching some of the 15 strands of COVID or whatever the fuck came out. If they got chicken pox and waiting for turkey locks to come out, they gonna tell you shit. Even STDs are involved. You can't even get crabs no more. My partner had lobsters for 6 months. I was like, God damn. Like, nigga. These like, she called me the N-word. I'm like, bitch, say it again. She's like, negative. I'm like, whatever. Shut up, nigga. I don't be giving a fuck. Where we at, Dave? I'm good? All right, cool. Because, you know, I like to do this thing where I mess with my neighbors, right? I like to, because she's a little bit older, right? She was originally from Placerville. That's why I keep bringing it up. Like, it's a place I've been spending a lot of time lately, right? And she's been there most of her life. And she moved from there to Mac Road. Yes, what a culture shock for her. Not for us, for her. Girl, what? And this woman, she would go to check her mail at obscure times because she didn't want to be bothered. I'm like, I want to bother her. Thank you. And I was like, I don't want to bother her. So I was like, how do I get away with this? So I was just like, I'm going to harass her, but in a respectful way. I'm going to just run up on her and start singing to her. Like, you can't go wrong with that, right? How do you get wrong? You can't go wrong for that. How do you call the police on me for that? She found a way. But I'm going to tell you, but it was funny. Because, you know, normally I tiptoe up on her, but I rolled up on her. You feel me? I rolled up on her. I just started singing to her. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. And she was like, I'm going to call the police. I was like, bitch, I'm already on probation. When it's cold outside, I've got the Mother May. This is my husband. That's your cousin. Well, I guess you would say, what can make me feel this way? White girls. And I just rolled off. Rolling. You know, I like to stay in motion in life. You know what I mean? I like progress. I like motion. You know what I mean? You know, but no, really, I would. You know, this is almost like a sex chair for me, cause it ain't got the arms. I mean, you can get real flexible in this motherfucker. Damn, like throw a leg over here. Sound like, dude, the fuck you wanted this?
Yeah, Shannon's showing how I do things here.
Hey, man, you can turn around. Hey, you can reverse cowgirl. All you gotta do is turn her around. The perks, Dan, the perks. It's a bright side to everything, including 4 wheels, goddamn it. How I see it, the police can barely catch me on 2 feet. Don't give me 4 wheels. I'm out. SF police? Yeah, I dare you.
Yeah.
Straight down the hill, helmet and all. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Officer Justin. Anyways, I had fun with y'all tonight, y'all. My name is Shannon Battle. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. And one more time for your host, Dan Smith.
Shannon Battle! Let's see him get off stage backwards this time. You need it. Oh, hey, that's fucking cheater. Yeah. I gotta think. Getting on and off. There you go. Shannon Battle, everyone. I gotta tell you, everyone. Getting on and off. Oh, fuck. He fell off stage. He just fell off stage. What'd you do? Oh, shit. The back popped off. See, now I could have told you about that if you had been here on time. I'd tell you not to lean back.
Classic, dog. Well worth it. Oh,
Yeah, okay. Thank you, everybody. That's going to be our show for tonight. I won't stand for this show. Please see us next month, fourth Saturday of the month. Good night.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining us. That was Dan and friends in I won't stand for this. But we're not done. We're not done, guys. If you want to stick around, we have one more show. It's LOLGBT Plus presents #STFU. It's lip sync. It's stand up. It's drag queens doing stand up and lip syncing, and it's a whole thing. But if you're done with us for the night, check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events. You'll see what we've got going on every weekend. We're live in person Thursdays or Sundays, and we're streaming everything we do 6 nights a week. So if you're with us for more tonight, hang out. If you're done, hope to see you again soon.
Load up on guns. Bring your friends. It's fun to pretend she's overboard, self-assured. Oh no, I know. Dirty word. Hello, 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 how long? Hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, I'm worse at what I do best and forgive. Feel blessed, our little group. Always been and always will be until the end. Hello, 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 how low? Hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers of the night. And albino, a mosquito, my libido, and I forgot what I taste. Oh yeah, I guess makes me smile. I found it hard. It's hard to find. Oh well, whatever. Never mind. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious.
Well, I mean, if you want to start on. Sure. That's fair. They're set a little lower because the last show people were in chairs. So. But I have to wait for the song transition. So there we are. Welcome to Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for LOLGBT Plus presents hashtag STFU. Please welcome to stage your host, David Shapiro.
Hey. Hi. How are you guys? Good. Okay, cool. This is imaginary right now. You can hear me though, right? All right, so it doesn't matter. Okay, it's not. Yeah, I wasn't close. Does that happen to anybody? Are you just not close enough to the thing in front of your mouth to make it work? Like a straw. I had to think about who I was because that would go a different way if I was. Okay, so have anyone been to this show before? No. Okay, and then the people they're like, yeah, four people have. Okay, I really need to be close to this. Like I feel like my nose needs to be on it. That's kind of gross. But now you can. Is this better if you can hear me?
Oh, you can get off.
So what's that?
You can get off a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, all right. Is that the gain?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
No, it's not you. I'm just learning things. I'm learning what gain is. Any audio engineers? I thought gain was like what bros do at the gym. But it's really just it's how a microphone works. So, okay, so you guys came to the show because it was half comedy, half drag, right? Who came just for drag? Yeah, be honest. It's okay. Who came just for comedy? You said me for both. You came just for her? That's when you say me. She already established. No, you came. No, well, if she's me, then you came for me. Now I'm confused. What's your name? Is your name me? Yeah, who's coming for who? Are you close enough to the thing to make it come? Because sometimes the gain isn't. You got to be. You got to put your nose right on it to make it come. It's the weirdest way to start a set. Okay, so this show is half drag, half comedy, and normally when I perform, I am in drag. Clearly, I am not in drag tonight. This is just, unless you ascribe by what RuPaul says, and everything is drag when you're not naked. I don't, actually, because it takes me 4 hours to get into drag. So I think that's bullshit. I mean, yeah, the way you present yourself and the gender is just a construct of things that you learn and behaviors that you put out into the world, and that's how you present yourself. But no, drag is drag, and it takes a lot of work, and so I'm not going to stand up here and say I'm in drag. Because if you want to see that, you'd have to come to a different show. This show has other people in drag. So round of applause for the people that actually did that tonight. Which is like saying don't clap for me at all. No, I'm in a hoodie. Is that okay? Do I look presentable? Because normally I wear a button down, but it's 41 degrees. I don't know why I'm paying Midwest or paying California rent for Midwest weather. Like, I'm very upset by it. Yeah, the whole gender is a collection of behaviors and constructs that you put out. That actually, I said that on a podcast that I did recently. I did a podcast because I am straight and I do drag, and so this podcast was interested about that, and they wanted to know what that's like. It's weird. We can talk about that later. But another thing that came up on that podcast was the fact that because the host likes to do material about pooping, right? And I said I'd never, ever do stand-up jokes about pooping or masturbating. Guess what? I have both now. And I don't really have jokes about pooping, but on the podcast, I did admit that my ex-wife used to say to me, I have to poop. Would you come keep me company? And I don't think that's weird because, like, we're sitting in one room. Now we're just sitting in another room. But maybe she didn't want me to say it. I don't know. And now it's on the internet. And every time I go on Instagram lately, it keeps suggesting her law firm for me to follow. Because her law firm is named after me. She took my last name, and she's a partner, and so it's Radosovich Shapiro, right? So it's David Shapiro. It wants me to follow Radosovich Shapiro. So I thought about tagging her law firm in the comments, like where I say that she asked me to watch, like sit with her while she pooped. Not watch her poop. That's weird. but converse with her whilst pooping. I don't know. Should I tag her? Yes. Somebody said no. The rest of you are evil. Wanting me to tag her. She does have my last name. The law firm is named after me. And my friends are mad about it. They're like, that's upsetting that she would use your last name for her business. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's a smart business choice. If you could pick a lawyer and you could pick Shapiro or any other last name, which are you going to pick? Right? No one said it, but it's obvious. Shapiro, because it's a Jewish last name and we're good at law. Thank you, person that said yes. The rest of you are like, I don't want to get canceled. It's 2023, and I'm not whatever you are. People don't know what Jews are. I can just say anything about anything, and people are like, are you allowed to? They really don't know. Are we white? Are we not? I have a complaint if we're white, though. I'd like to make a complaint to the white department. 6,000 years of white people trying to kill us. It's been weird. So, okay, you guys didn't laugh. Too real. For me too. Too real. Where were we? We talked about pooping and my ex-wife. Yeah, I get spousal support. So like she's paying me. Basically, she's renting the name for her business, right? I think that's acceptable. I get money. She gets to use my last name. She gets more money because she's using my last name. Her maiden name's Miller. Would you want to go to a lawyer named Miller? No, that's what Miller's mill. They don't law. It's in the last name. I wouldn't go to Shapiro for milling. We don't work that hard. Not at all. We built the pyramids and we were like done with manual labor. We're out. Did you guys not know that? 3 people did. We built the pyramids, the Jews. It's a whole story and then a song. And Moses sang, except he didn't because he had a stutter. I'm way off the rails. Spousal support. Should I finish with that joke? I feel bad because you guys hear the same jokes every month. I do get spousal support because we were in court and the judge said, we're going to decide spousal support. And her attorney was like, no, he's a man. And my attorney was like, that's sexist. It doesn't matter. She makes more money. And her attorney was like, but he has a college degree. And my attorney was like, that it still doesn't matter. She still makes more money. And her attorney was like, but he's a man and he has a college degree. And my attorney started to talk and the judge said, stop. What's the college degree in? And then all 4 of us said, theater. And the judge laughed just like that. And she said, you have to pay him spousal support. He can't buy groceries with monologues and soliloquies. He'll die. So she gets my name, I get spousal support and groceries, and then I get to do shows. Technically, her firm is sponsoring this show. So if it's not good enough, you should write to them for more fun. Yeah, go ahead, clap. That's fine. Give them a round of applause. Radosovich Shapiro sponsoring this show. If it's not good enough, go ahead and email them and ask for more funding. Is the takeaway. All right, so that's the most I'm going to talk about pooping. I just don't have a lot of jokes about it. I don't. I think everyone should have a bidet, and that's not a joke. That's reality. Yes, you nodded your head. Yeah. No, I'm not going to shame people with a bidet. We're shaming people without the bidet. Why? It's 2023. Do you not have a bidet? They're on Amazon. You can get it tomorrow morning. Let's do the masturbation joke and get it. It's just got it's got to come and then go away really quick, I just learned that 65% of people randomly masturbate while on the phone. And I'm in the 35% of people that doesn't. But I do have things wrong with me. I have mental illness. Not that masturbating on the phone is a mental illness, but like I'm just saying I'm not perfect. I have OCD, and it presents in a couple of like crazy ways that ruin my life. But one of those ways is germophobia, and so like I like to clean while I'm on the phone, which is acceptable, right? I put on a little telemarketer headset and I clean and I fold laundry and wash my makeup brushes for when I do drag. But the other day I was cleaning the kitchen counter, and see, I'm not very tall. I'm like I'm average American woman height, 5'5.5", and so the kitchen counters are like they're made for me, but they're not made for me, Oh, okay. No laughter on that joke. I'm not supporting the fact that we live in a sexist society. Like, fuck the patriarchy. I'm just saying the kitchen counters could be a little more my size. That's all. Anyway, I'm reaching for the corner, right? And I can't reach it because it's a little bit tall. And I'm reaching for the corner and I'm trying to like clean it, and it's like far. And I'm like, oh my God, it sounds like I'm masturbating. So I said on the phone, I said, I'm not masturbating. And she said, what? And I said, I just learned that 65% of people randomly masturbate when they're on the phone, and I'm in the 35% of people that doesn't. And it just sounded like I was masturbating, so I just wanted you to know I'm in the 35%, not the 65% of people that randomly masturbate. And who? Exactly, I know. Too much what? Too much math? Well, it might have made sense if we had waited for the punchline. Also, is 65 plus 35 that confusing? You're not Jewish, are you? It is 100. It is. It is. No, I'm kidding. No, so I said I'm not masturbating, and then that nice smud lady said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But luckily, she did not charge me for the late fee that I owed. She wiped that clean. So, benefit. There was something I wanted to talk about, and I didn't write it down. Did that ever happen to you guys? It's not a bit. I'm just mad about it at this point. I wanted to tell a joke about something. I don't know. What do you guys want to hear a joke about? Wow, thanks for the help. What? Smud? I did my one joke about Smud. I have no more jokes about Smud. What? The box? Oh, that's a Suzette joke. Yeah, it's a good joke, but I can't steal my own jokes when I'm in drag. You know, it feels like theft. Like if I do jokes when I'm a girl, I'm really pretty. When I'm a girl, like you're looking at me skeptically. I'll show you a picture. I'm gorgeous, but like I'm not right now. I'm very much a boy. So yeah, I can't. It does kind of. It makes dating complex, right? Because that's what I do for work. But like I still like women. So it's tough. I don't know. Like I want to date like a woman who's like a size 8. That way we can share clothes. Clothes are expensive. So like if she was a size 8 and I'm a size 8, double the wardrobe. Right? Is that shallow of me? To want her to be... No. You're like, that's Jewish of you. Not shallow. It's thrifty? Yeah. I like that word for Jews. Yeah. Frugal, thrifty. Money conscious. Yeah. Money conscious. We paid for the pyramids too. You guys didn't know that. That I made up. Don't tell people. We were laborers. I think that's long enough for me. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. She said, get the fuck off the stage. Oh. Oh, do you want to do it right now? Okay, the bathroom's right there. You're going to miss the next performer, but go quick. Okay, I don't think you will either then. I like your confidence. Here, you go now before I bring him on stage. That way you don't like bump into him. I could talk, but I figured it was more fun not to. It's... Oh, okay? You want me to talk about? Yeah. Do you want to do stand up while she pees, or do you want me to wait until she's done peeing? How fast of a peer is she? Okay. Now here's a question: if she asked you to go in there with her and keep her company, would you have done it? No. Okay. Can we get a poll? Is that supportive, like partner, or no? Is that weird or supportive? Okay. Everyone that thinks it's weird. Everyone that depends on this. Every time is the situation. This is weird. Okay, who says supportive? Oh, you guys are the weirdos. That's what happened here. Yeah. I knew a couple, and they pretended like the other person didn't even poop. They just pretended like it was not happening, like fully. Like like we were all, the four of us were hanging out, and one of them got up, and we were like, oh, where's she going? This is wobbly now. I tried to loosen it. Does that happen? You just crank it with your hand and it doesn't do what you want it to do. So yeah, and we were like, where's she going? And the guy was like, I don't know. And then like we heard the toilet flush and we were like, oh, is she in the bathroom? And he was like, oh, I don't know. That's fucking weird. Right? So where's the line for like weird and not? Sure. They're sitting on it though. So what kind of ninja ass particles are these that are like getting between their legs? If you can, no, that's not, no, if you can smell it, they're there. No, you're talking ninja particles that are weaving their way between someone's legs. Like, I did just learn, it is really gross if you don't flush the toilet, like, with the lid closed. Like, I've seen tests, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm a germaphobe. I noticed. Thank you for announcing to the whole crowd. I was trying to be discreet for... Awesome. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get this unwobbly. You're next. You want to just hold it and I'll fix this? All right, cool. We're going to go on with the show. First, we have a comedian. Oh, no, wait. I've done stand-up. Sorry, you're not next. Okay. All right. You mind holding that? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring on a drag performer. You guys are going to get to see a drag performer. Has anyone ever seen a drag king? I don't know what that answer was. That was a lot of different noises that none of them were yes or no. This next performer is a drag king, and he's amazing. I love doing shows with him, and we can talk about that after this, but I need you guys to get excited and start clapping because you came for the drag. Give it up for Ryder Knightley.
Welcome. You've got mail.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feet? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest. Welcome to the internet. What would you prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. We got movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the different characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you photos of his cock. They are grainy and off-putting. He just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us every thought you think. Start a rumor, buy a broomer, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a zoomer, find a tumor in your. Here's a healthy breakfast option. You should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you. Here's how you can build a bomb. Which Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. You know, it wasn't always like this. Not very long ago, just before your time, right before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our sights and spent our nights waiting for you, insatiable you. Mommy let you use her iPad. You were barely 2, and it did all the things we designed it to do. Now look at you. Look at you. Unstoppable, watchable. Your time is now. Your insides out. Honey, how you grew. And if we stick together, who knows what we'll do. It was always the plan to put the world in your hand. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything all of the time. Could I interest you in everything all of the time? A little bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time.
Give it up for Ryder Knightley. Oh, I got it. Ryder did a kid show with me, and we realized we might need to come up with a new last name. You got it. Everyone else is like, why? All right. One more time for Ryder. Just for the kid show's new last name. Yeah. Okay, so those that came for drag, there's some drag. And if you came for stand-up, because we won't count me, now we're going to do a stand-up comic. You guys ready? All right, cool. All right, I think, yeah, that's good. We're good. Okay, cool. Then I need you guys to clap, get excited, make some noise. Give it up for Julian Lacrosse.
Stop comedy. Keep it going for your lovely host, David Shapiro, ladies and gentlemen. David Shapiro. You guys, I'm actually suing my mom for my foreskin. I'm using David's wife's law firm to go about the litigation. Man, David was up here talking about how he's 5'5". Is that right, David? Yes. Short Kings Unite. 5'5", dude. You know who else was short as fuck? James Madison. You guys know who that is? 4th President of the United States. The writer and framer of our Constitution. Okay? James Madison is the one that wrote in our Constitution that a black person's vote was 3/5 of a white person's vote. It's fucked up, right? I think he was just mad because he's 3/5 of a white man's vote. You know what I'm saying? He's 5'4", dude. Short Kings Unite. My name is Julian Lacrosse, Stab Comedy Theater. When my friends introduce me, they say, this is Julian. He's good people. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean I'm plural. My last name is Lacrosse, so people always ask me the same question. They're just like, hey, man, do you play lacrosse? No. I'm not a lacrosse player, but I'm a lacrosse player! You guys like decibel humor. I like that. I like having this mustache, because when the cops pull me over, they say things like, I know you. You work at that other precinct, right? I saw you at the Little League game last week. You got the kid Billy with the power swing? Never gotten a ticket in my life, you guys. Mustache, white privilege goes a long way in Sacramento County. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those cops. Man, I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of this pee and poo talk earlier, I feel like I got to poop right now. No, seriously, I'm going to go poop right now. See, this is a metaphor for me telling my jokes because they're all shitty. All right, that's a new one. Fuck it, we'll roll with it. Stab comedy, we'll roll with it. Is anybody else in here getting wrecked by inflation like I am? It's ridiculous, right? You have a day job? Do you got to do like extra side hustles to make money? Not yet? Well, you're not struggling enough yet, player. Fuck, I got a day job as an accountant. I got a night job as a stand-up comic. I'm circumcised. Both my mom's parents survived the Holocaust, so that makes me the most eligible bachelor on jdate.com. But inflation is killing me, man, and like being Jewish, I feel like I always got to do extra things to make money so I could stay afloat. It's like half need to do and half Jewish anxiety about money. You get what I'm saying? So I started actually coming up with all these different side hustles to make money. You see how people like were invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that? I think I wanted to invest in black tar heroin. I think it's really going to shoot up. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. I also started selling pictures of my breasts on OnlyFans for $7. That's $3.50 a titty. You know what I'm talking about? That's a good deal, right? You'd pay $3.50 a titty, right, sir? I call it the $7 challah deal. Because this Jew boy's all about his bread. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, not a lot of Jews for that joke. Okay. I also started a website where I raise ransom money for kidnap victims, you guys. Calling it Go Find Me. Start searching, bitch. I'm proud to announce that Go Find Me has actually found their first lost child. It was a nice little Iranian boy. Thankful for that. Means we didn't have to file a missing Persian report. I was at Denny's yesterday, you guys. And hold on, let me preface this by saying I hate robots. Do you guys hate robots? I think the robots are coming for my job. Honestly, you did a great job doing that song and dance, but the robots are coming for you too. Robots are coming to take everything from us, and it scares the shit out of me, okay? I was at Denny's the other day, and the waitress took my order, and then, much to my surprise, a robot rolled out of the kitchen with my Grand Slamwich, brought it to the table, and served it to me. A robot, like a fucking... Right? The waitress walks by, and she goes, "Hey, don't forget to thank Lily for bringing out your food." Lily? Lily? Did this robot just culturally appropriate the entire human race by adopting a human name? Lily? Bitch, your name is WCX-0069420, beta version A. Fucking, did you get the TPS reports done? Yes, go to gamma version. Lily's our name. Fuck these robots, dude. I feel like robots are coming to take all of our girlfriends too, you guys. And boyfriends, I guess, you know, just, I've been single for a long time, so I've just been doing like everything I can to kind of just take care of myself being single, right? For instance, I watch a lot of porn. You guys watch a lot of porn? Why did you two specifically? I saw you guys are looking straight at me, but the connection in between your brains when you laughed at that joke means you related together so hard on that. Why? Are you watching porn right now? I'm sorry, one more time. Are you the parents? Check this out. I'm going to make your life so much easier. Parents, do you guys watch porn? Fuck! I'm so sorry. I was trying to unembarrass you, and in the fucking middle of it, I embarrassed myself. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I've been watching porn a lot lately, okay? But one thing that annoys me is that the titles of porn are always very misleading. Can I give you guys an example? Like, I was watching this video on Pornhub, okay? The title of the video was Shy Girl Deep Throats Big Black Cock. That doesn't sound too shy to me. To be shy implies your mouth's closed, okay? How are you going to deep throat a big black cock if you're shy? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It gave me anxiety. So I put my dick away. I went to the local porn store, okay, and I was looking at the titles there, and I saw one that was called No, I'm Your Stepmom 11. You think they would have learned their lesson the first 10 times, am I right? You got on film, dude. You should know by now. Don't fuck your stepmom. I like my porno titles that get right to the point in the name. For instance, the 50-man grandma slam. Because you know what you're getting into, right? There's 50 men. There's a grandma. There's definitely some slamming. This actually encouraged me to start making some of my own homemade porns, you guys. Met this lovely young woman on Tinder who was sexy, beautiful, smart, had ALS, which means she's in a wheelchair, right? We started making our homemade pornographic film. And about 10 minutes into it, she starts her period. She starts her period. You know how I feel about my porno titles, player. I call that shit Bloods and Crips. Surprisingly, that's not a gangbang film. You know what I'm saying? Stab Comedy. My name is Julian Lacrosse. Thank you for listening to my stand-up comedy. I can't wait to perform a song for you guys later. Give it up for your lovely host, David Shapiro.
Keep going for Julian Lacrosse. If this is your first time seeing stand-up comedy, I promise not every stand-up comic is a small Jewish man. That is just what happened today. But not even in the whole show, because the next comic is not a small Jewish man, so it's just, you know. It's like my ex-wife, she had a type. It was small Jewish men. I won until I lost. Anyway, we're going to keep this show going. That couple is gone, so she had to pee more. She went home. Are you bummed? You miss her? Yeah. She was, like, leaning on you for support, but... like, it was warmth. It was like human physical touch. She sat on your lap for a moment. All right, cool. We're going to keep the show going. We'll see if we can find you another person to sit on your lap. The next performance is going to be drag. And now you've seen a drag king, and you're going to get to see a drag thing, which sounds like a slur. But it's not. It's a way some drag performers identify. So now you can tell people that you've seen a drag thing. Cool. Okay. At this point, you can start to clap or something, so it's not weird. Yeah. And give it up for Charisma Chaos.
Hello, patient 24602.
Hi, I'm sorry.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Has the treatment been working?
No, it hasn't been.
What are your remaining symptoms?
I internalize my feelings. I have trouble like other people and relating to them is just hard.
You're still a little bitch.
Real mature of you, disembodied voice up there.
I was just joking, nigga.
We are right by Oakland. Careful with that shit.
I'm not human. I can say whatever I want.
All right, just get to the... What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me, please?
Your emotions and your logic are at war.
Okay.
Your creativity and your analysis are at war. And most simply, your left and right brain are at war.
My left and my right.
To fix the problem, we must separate them from each other.
Separate.
Splitting your neurological functions in 5, 4, 3.
We book an appointment. You don't just start counting down.
This may hurt a bit.
I don't even know what it is.
0.
Just...
Isolation complete. This is Bo's left brain. Objective, logical, cold, analytical, aware of patterns, aware of trends. He's efficient. And a prick. This is Bo's right brain. Subjective, creative, sensory, aware of feelings, aware of people. He's emotional.
Yes.
And an idiot.
It's your opinion, so just...
Okay,
careful
boys.
with opinions, you.
Play nice.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy, yeah, okay. And I cried for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. I am the right brain, I have feelings. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm lustful, trustful, and I'm looking for somebody to love. Put my penis there. Here comes a female, here comes a female. Puff your chest out, take your phone and check your email. Our evolutionary purpose is repopulate. So gather data now and see if she's a possible mate. Holy fuck, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it. Tits. I am the earth, she's the glorious sun. I want her to trust me, and I just want her to sit on my face. Sit. Alright, now right brain, you're being insane. No left brain, I'm just being alive. You should try it, you might like it. I worked hard to give him everything he cared about. You were worried about the things that he was scared about. I'm calm and collected when you act wild. I am the adult, you are the child. You think you're the right one every time. You think you know everything, you don't know anything at all. Half of his problems were supposed to be mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, cause he's sure not. Well, according to my calculations, you're a pussy. Name calling, really? We're gonna do name calling? I'm not calling names, right? I'm just stating facts, and the fact is, you're a quivering pussy. I'm the pussy? Well, at least I don't play with toys still, okay? Rubik's Cubes are not toys. To keep my spatial reasoning skills sharp, left brain plays the toys. Look at you, Johnny fucking toy player. Well, at least I did my fucking job. I kept him working, I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable through all this. Now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling. How he's feeling. If he's feeling unhappy, it's because you failed him. You did this to him, he hates you, I know he does. He fucking hates you! Right brain, look, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Look, maybe there's something that we could do together. Together. Take the best parts of both of us, put them together. I'm listening. It would let you let your feelings out. It would let me analyze. So you could man the themes, I'll man the form. It's something that George Carlin did. It's something that Steve Martin did. It's something special that we could both perform. Do you know what it is? Juggling. We could juggle and juggle our cares away. It was comedy. We could do comedy together.
Initiate reassembly.
All right, right brain, we're gonna do comedy together, all right? All right, left brain, I'll do comedy with you. Look, we can fix them like this. We can make them happy again, I promise. Left brain, I love you.
3, 2,
I know.
1. Experimentation complete.
Thank you very much.
Give it up for Charisma Chaos. Who's gonna keep him company? He's gonna go to that well all night. It's a good one. All right, we're just gonna keep the show going. So you guys ready for another performer? All right, it's a comedian. You probably figured out the pattern. This next comedian is one of my favorite comedians to watch, one of my favorite comedians to do shows with. So I'm really glad she's here tonight, and you guys are in for a treat. Please start clapping, make some noise, give it up for Regina Gibbons.
Oh, so I don't get no music? Shit. I want to dance too, shit, with this little booty, you know? When you ain't got no ass, you can't go to the hood, so yeah. I've been doing squats and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I went to the El Paso Heights the other day. They was like, bitch, where's your ass at? Just because it dropped a little bit during COVID, they was like, nah, bitch, we don't trust you, you know what I'm saying? You know, you must be a Republican, you know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. So they gonna put me in with the Mississippi bitches, ain't they? Like, I got a California booty over here, you know what I'm saying? It's there. You see it from this angle. You see it just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You see it. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? And I got little titties to match, so I got my life together, you know? It's so hard having little titties nowadays, you know? So ladies, you know, when you got little titties, you gotta ride all night, you know what I'm saying? Just stay on top, you know what I'm saying? So you can get that little weight to go in the little meat, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you just making them happy, right? And then, you know, it's hard for a man to try to, you know, grab some titties when you know your titties is small, you know. And he's struggling trying to suck some my titty. He like, veins popping out like, and I'm trying to squeeze a little nipple to him. I'm trying to help you, baby. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to pull the little meat and shit and ride. I was like, oh my gosh. I gotta get my life together. Because every time, you know, when I lean back, they just disappear. Like, fuck! He was like, yeah, I need to see your birth certificate. I was born a woman, motherfucker. It's okay. We got to stop all this racist stuff, you know, all this racism. Stop, clap it up for let's stop racism. Clap it up for that shit. I smoked some weed, so I'm stuttering, y'all. I smoked some weed right in the front of the building, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got to stop all this racism. Just when I thought about dating a white boy, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm scared. Fuck that shit. I'm not trying to get lynched for dating a white boy, but I did want to experience the pink rainbow just one time. You know what I'm saying? I did have a white, you know, because I've been having black dick all my life. I'm like, damn, I want to experience the pink rainbow, but I ain't trying to get killed by the KKK or nothing. You know, driving with a white boy, get killed, shit, you know. And, you know, nowadays, you can't really even trust white men like that because, you know, they took over the whole ID channel. Y'all notice that? They killing all the forensic files and all that. White people will cut you up, you know what I'm saying? White men are crazy. I don't know what they like. They be having marathons on killing the whole family. Like, damn. I be having my popcorn like, ooh, shit, I better pick the right white boy if I'm going to pick him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the white barbecue. I got to figure this out. He got to be one of them white boys where everybody know Jerry. You know what I'm saying? They be like, Jerry smoke hella weed and he a DJ. That's the type of white boy I want, okay? Smoke hella weed. He ain't got time to be killing nobody. Shit. Motherfucker high all day. I don't want no meth white boy, you know what I'm saying? I need me a regular white boy from like Real in the Farms, you know what I'm saying? Tractor and shit, you know what I'm saying? Dear Don. Is it Dear John? Yeah, Dear John type of white boy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, John Deere. Yeah, see, I've been smoking weed and I got ADHD. And I fought depression before I left. I was like, motherfucker, get off of me. Depression was like, bitch, you don't really want to go. Bitch, get out my face. I'm always fighting depression, you know what I'm saying? She gave me a black eye the other day, but I was like, fuck it, I'm finna find me a white boy. So I went on computer, because, you know, you got to do things before you die. I had to try a white boy just one time. So I went to the computer, typed in whiteboys.com. That's all I knew. I didn't know, well, and I didn't realize they had that many white boys in Sacramento. So I'm going down the list, you know what I'm saying? You know, making sure I was looking for, you know, the white boy with the Adidas sweatsuit with the joint in his ear, you know. And I'm scrolling, and one was cute. His name was Larry. I was like, shit, I'm going to try Larry, you know what I'm saying? And everything was cool with Larry, y'all. You know, he picked me up in his Lamborghini and shit. I was like, okay. In Del Paso Heights, right? I was like, Larry, come through the back because it's drive-by shootings in the front. You know what I'm saying? You got to be safe. Got to keep the white boy safe. So he came and picked me up. I got in the car and everything, and I was like, you know, and he did his research and everything. He took me to the finest restaurant, Popeye's Chicken over there on Wide Avenue, somewhere over there, yeah. And I was like hella happy, like, ooh, he getting some, pussy coupons, you know what I'm saying? Because he did his homework. He knew black girls like chicken. Well, don't fucking take me for no tacos. I do that on Tuesdays. It's Friday, okay? So he know, you know, so. And then we went cruising. I was like, okay, shit, everything was cool. He turned on a Tupac and shit, California Living and shit. We bumping and everything. And he was like, you want to go cruising? I was like, yeah, shit. You know, he was like, on one-on-one. I was like, on one-on-one. I was like, I don't know why white people like one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we can't go cruising on Martin Luther King or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It is Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? God damn. He was starting to lose the pussy coupons. I was like, you went down a notch. You went down a notch. So we went cruising on Highway 101, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And then it got weird. He was like, Miss Givens. I was like, yes, Larry, you know, flipping my little fake hair like, yes, Larry. You know what I'm saying? I had my little clamps in so I don't fall out like, yes. Boy, what you want? He was like, I want to take you to my cabin in the woods. I know, I was scared too. I was like, nigga, what you say? Don't no black girl go with no white man to no fucking woods. Oh shit, you must didn't think I seen the movie Wrong Turn. God damn, you're making me nervous. Just drop me off in East Oakland. I'll get a ride back home by the Crips and the Bloods. Shit, god damn, I'm nervous. So that didn't work, so I just went home back to my husband. Fuck it, I was like, I tried, honey. I tried to leave you. I know you don't like me no more. Oh. Inflation is fucking everything up. You know, the price of gas really can't, you know, a lot of y'all can't go see y'all side person, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I can't see you this weekend. I know you want to suck some dick, but the price of gas, yeah, I'm gonna stay home with wifey, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, it got quiet. I'm the only hoe in the building, guy. Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying, you know, shit, you know. Ladies, you just gotta know it is what it is. Men are greedy, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that much dick sucking in the world. Men, ladies and gentlemen, sucking dick ain't easy. You feel me? We in here, shit. That's how we roll. And then, you know, if you're going to get your dick sucked, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to learn to participate, you know what I'm saying? I hate sucking dick, and then you got a lazy, you know, motherfucker, you know, just hands behind his head, talking about, get it, baby. Ooh, that feel good. Motherfucker, help me help you, shit. Play with your balls or something, god damn. Now I got cotton breath and shit, and you talking about just don't stop. And when you stop, ooh, they get an attitude. They whole head just be like the demons, like the exorcist, like what? Like, motherfucker, I need a Kool-Aid break or something. Damn, you ain't got no Kool-Aid for a bitch over here? Like, I got cotton. We just smoked the whole blunt, and you know, now I'm like all over the dick, like, you know, because I got that acid reflux after 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me take a Kool-Aid break and I'll get back on it. Calm down, motherfucker. They just laying there like they the king. Nigga, help me stroke something. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't even be stroking. Stroke something. Turn to the side. Do something. Shit. I'm about to go to sleep, you know, because they be trying to, you know, hold out so you can suck dick all night. Maybe when I was in my 20s, now I'm in my late 40s, I'm only sucking dick for 3 commercials and that's it. You better pay attention, okay? 3 commercials, you gotta have the TV on because they have you sucking dick all night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta have some type of timer on something. Secretly set your alarm to know that you've been sucking dick over 12 minutes. You feel me? Because after that, you're gonna wake up dizzy. Okay? I'm always dizzy. Like I'm like, what the? I gotta get my life together. I gotta get my life together. I'm so glad they opened up everything. I have a son. He's 17 years old. You know. And he's in 11th grade. So when they, it's okay, shit, I'll take the laugh. Fuck it, shit was for free. He's 17 years old, and he in 11th grade. When everything shut down, I got nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my gosh, these kids are not gonna be able to go back to school. Now my son gonna know that I really don't know shit, cause you know what I'm saying, we gotta help him home now. I said, oh my gosh, y'all, I got nervous. I was like, fuck, I'm about to be revealed. Like he gonna know I don't know shit. You know, cause and I really couldn't help him with his homework, y'all, because I've been calling him stupid motherfuckers all his life. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but you know, shit like sit your stupid ass down, looking like your stupid ass daddy. And now it's time for me to help him with his homework, and I don't know shit. God damn. I have to, you know, use reverse psychology and shit, you know. He had the little package they sent home. I was like, oh shit, my son can't know that I don't know shit. Because, you know, I only went to trade school, cosmetology, you know. They ain't got shit on there about perms and relaxers and color or nothing, right? I'm checking, like, you know, what about over-directed curls, son? Anything on there? You know, because I'm like, ooh, shit, you know, because that 11th grade math is some bullshit. So, he gave me the little package. I'm holding the you know, the homework up to the light. I was like, "Ooh, shit! I got to use some reverse psychology or something. I got to figure this out." Cause you know, back in the days, they gave us 3 examples on the side. You know, when they send homework packages, you got 3 examples. But now at these schools, they just cheating out of the California lottery money. These motherfuckers ain't got no ink to get the parents no 3 examples on the side. So I used that. I was like, they didn't give me no examples. Throw this shit away. Fuck that school. You don't need to go there anyway. They stupid as hell. Fuck that school. You know, you're going to go to continuation. You're going to graduate in 90 days. Trust me, son. My name's Regina Givens. You've been a beautiful crowd.
Give it up for Regina Givens. See, one of my favorite comics, and it just makes me look smart for having her in my shows, right? Any chance I get. We don't need Suzette. We just need Regina. That's me when I'm in drag. I like how you nodded. Thank you. I'll show you pictures later. I'm prettier than you. You're looking at me. You're like, no, you're not. My ex-wife didn't leave me because I did drag. She left me because I'm prettier than she is. I got a side-by-side on my phone so I can show to people at the same time. She looks like a thumb, and I look like a snack. Like... Just because we've talked a lot about Jews tonight, I'm not a snack. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm a nosh. Oh, you guys got that? Okay, cool. All right. All right, so now is the part of the show where we all do something that we don't normally do. So the drag performers are going to do comedy sets, and the comedians are going to do lip syncs, and so it's my turn to do a lip sync. And even though I do that normally, I don't often do it as a boy. But here's the kind of twist for me trying to figure out. A couple of shows ago we had a crowd full of 18-year-olds, and they knew nothing. They knew no modern music, but they knew every lyric to every Billy Joel song ever. I also know every lyric to every... I'm 39 though. It makes sense, and I was raised by a man who liked Billy Joel. There was no good music at the moment, so I just listened to Billy. But these kids knew it. Do you guys like Billy Joel or no? All right, cool. Then we'll just keep that going with the Billy Joel. I forgot which one I loaded, but that's the fun, right? I just get to figure it out as I go. So we'll do another Billy Joel song. You guys ready? All right, cool. We'll start.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 li li la, la la li li la, la la. us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. Oh, la la la, did it all. La la, did it all. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer, and they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la la la, did it all. La la, did it all. La, la. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright.
Thank you. Please give it up for my orchestra. I don't know if my wife watches this show because it's streaming. You guys know it's streaming, right? Yeah, it's streamed. So I hope she watches and she's like, he's making money lip syncing Billy Joel songs. He could be making more if he was doing more popular. I don't know. Didn't think about where that was going. Sometimes I sing songs that she likes. Well, I don't sing anything, lip sync. Anyway, we're going to keep the show going. We got more performers. This is where you get to see, again, drag performers doing stand-up sets, comedians doing lip syncs. So guys, clap. Welcome to the stage. Make some noise. Give it up for Ryder Knightley.
Bear with me, I'm pulling up my notes.
All right, I'm pulling them up because as I learned last time with my ADHD and my love of the devil's lettuce, I don't remember anything. So how is everyone doing tonight? All right, I'm not doing so great. I'm nervous as fuck. You would think that since I've done this before, I've done this one other time, that I would be more prepared. I'm not. At all, actually. Microphones scare the shit out of me. I lip sync for a living, so this is terrifying. Anyway, so I'm not prepared for this, and I'd like to thank my ADHD for that. Being diagnosed with adult ADHD has been wild. To be honest, everything makes so much more sense, but that doesn't make it any easier. It turns out what I thought was a terrible personality is actually a bunch of symptoms that have created a terrible personality. So now here I am in my mid-30s trying to navigate and relearn all of the things that I've struggled with for the last 30 years, with nothing more than just the knowledge that I have it. And when I say all the things, I'm talking everything. I'm learning how to find hobbies that I can hyperfixate on long term. I'm also learning how to start anything. While I do consider drag a huge part of my life, it's very important to me, drag is also one of my longest consecutive running hobbies. I think that's pretty cool. Like most ADHD hobbies, I've been trying to use it to my advantage and make money off of it, like as a job. How's that going, you ask? Well, I'm broke and I'm doing stand-up now. A lot of creative types know that a starving artist needs to take all of the gigs you can get, all of them. Funny enough, that's actually kind of how my partner ended up here tonight. They reminded me, as a starving artist, that I needed to broaden my horizons, take the opportunities, try new things. If I get nervous, find ways to just make it funny. Right? This was before they knew that they were asked to also perform tonight. So, that being said, when I informed them that they had also been asked to perform, I gave them the same advice. So they couldn't say no. Not to be cocky, though. I really am really fucking nervous. I'm sweating up a storm. I would love to blame it on my testosterone this time because I am on testosterone. Unfortunately, it is all nerves and this really bright light that's shining at me right now. So yeah, I'm very nervous. Normally, like I said, I lip sync for a living, so this is difficult. How does one just talk? How does one just be funny? I think that's a lot of multitasking for someone who can barely single task. My neurospicy mind just can't keep up with anything. Another issue with ADHD and other neurospicy minds like mine is the concept of time. For example, last time I was here, I was told to talk for a whole 5 minutes. I think I hit 2 minutes at best. I'm trying to do better this time. If I'm being honest, however, I got distracted and I couldn't focus long enough while putting this whole thing together to figure out how long I made it, so I'm hoping it works. So, nice. I'm doing a lot better. So anyways, now I'm standing here pushing myself to do what I think is comedy. In all reality, what I'm doing is standing up here rambling about myself, hoping that my life is really the joke that I think it is. I'm also hoping that I can stretch that joke just a little bit longer to keep the set going. The joke that is my life more often feels like everybody got a script in life, and I'm just improvising around everybody else. Because of this, I would like to think that my life is more like a comedy movie. In fact, I think I am the Seth Rogen of my own life. Stay with me. I created this entire movie that is my life. I created it. However, like Seth Rogen, it feels more like I just showed up stoned to set, which I probably did, and I just want to hang out with my friends while I live out this train wreck of a plot that I choose to laugh at. What's great about self-deprecating humor is all I have to do is be sad, exist, and tell people about it. And if you can relate, chances are you'll laugh. Why? I don't know, my psychology degree is pointless without the memory to support it, but there's a reason. Anyways, essentially, the more depressed the audience, the more laughs I'll probably get. Except, and this is where it gets tricky, if you relate to me, chances are you probably also have memory issues and focusing problems. In which case, I just remembered why delivery is important. Anyways, if I've lost your attention through this set, congratulations on relating to this content, because I've already lost my own focus while writing this and have no idea where I was going. But I sure hope I got closer to the 5-minute mark this time, and at least somebody laughed at me. Thank you. I'm Ryder Knightley, and have a good night.
Get up for Ryder Knightley. Stand-up comedy, I think, is the hardest medium to try performing, and that was only their second time. So one more time for Ryder. Okay, gonna keep the show going. Now you get to see a comedian do a lip sync, and we're not counting me again. So this is the first time you get to see that. So start clapping, make noise, give it up for Julian Lacrosse.
Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with the doorman. From that moment, you'll be out of place and under duress. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. Please leave all overcoats, canes, and top hats with the doorman. From that moment, you'll be out of place and under duress. I'm wrecking this evening already and loving every minute of it, ruining this banquet for the mildly inspiring end. When you're in black slacks with accentuating off-white pinstripes, whoa, everything goes according to plan. I'm the new cancer, never look better, you can't stand it, because you say so under your breath to your reading lips. When did he get all comfort? Haven't you heard that? I'm the new cancer, never look better, and you can't stand it. Next is a trip to the ladies' room in vain, and I bet you just can't keep up with fashionistas. And tonight you are a whispering campaign. I bet to them your name is cheap, I bet to them you look like Talk to the mirror, oh, choke back tears, and keep telling yourself that I'm a diva. Oh, and the smoke's in that cigarette box on the table, they just so happen to be laced with nitroglycerin. I'm the new cancer, never look better, you can't stand it, because you say so under your breath to your reading lips. When did he get all confident? Haven't you heard that? I'm the new cancer, never look better, and you can't stand it. Heard that I'm the new cancer, I've never looked better, and you can't stand it. Haven't you heard that I'm the new cancer, I've never looked better, and you can't stand it. And I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out with no one sizing you up. I've never been so surreptitious, so of course I'll be distracted when I spike the punch. And I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out with no one sizing you up. I've never been so surreptitious, so of course I'll be distracted when I spike the punch. And I know, it just doesn't feel like a night out with no one sizing you up. I've never been so surreptitious, so of course I'll be distracted when I spike the punch.
Give it up for Julian Lacrosse. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Another performer try and stand up first time. Okay, first time. So be loving, supportive, do all the things that the current generation really appreciates and gets that my generation didn't get. Okay, you guys are of that generation. Fuck you. Everyone gets a trophy now. Is that Gen Z? Did they get that too? Yeah. Yeah, mine did not. Mine was like, you. The winner didn't get anything. The winner was just told to work harder, do better, beat yourself next time. Your time sucks. You could do more pull-ups. You only did 20 this time. Last time you did 19. Why'd you only get one better? Anyway, gonna keep the show going. Sorry, just living that out. So start clapping, make some noise. Give it up for Charisma Chaos.
So my takeaway from that is that David only does 20 push-ups. All right, this is my first time, guys. Bear with me. A little stand-up comedy version. I'm gonna pop my cherry. I'm gonna take a stab at comedy. I typed up notes, but you know what? I'm gonna wing it. If I look at you needing help, that's me regretting that I didn't bring my notes. Okay. Give it up for the orchestra. What did you guys call them? We actually know these two gorgeous beings. This is one of my partners, Joe DeSoul. This is Ryder Knightley's drag kid, Dick Jonas. And Ryder Knightley is my partner. I'm the one that they were talking about. Like, yeah, no, do it. You had so much fun last time. So what if it was a nerve-wracking ball of terror? You had fun. It's going to be fun. Do it. And then he checks his phone. And he's like, you haven't seen your phone. Huh? My phone is charging at the time. I had not seen it. No. Guess who the other performer is? You should check your phone. And I'm like, fuck. I'm not funny. I'm not, I promise. This is all fake. It's fucking drag, it's a wig, it's everything. Anyways, hi guys, I'm Charisma Chaos. I'm gonna start my bit. I absolutely adore being here. This is my first time here and really, really enjoy it. I thoroughly love watching comedians and such, like Bo Burnham and the like. Hope you guys like Bo Burnham, because that was our set. But at least everyone else is doing different songs, hopefully, right? Otherwise, it's like a themed night without ever getting the memo. So now I reevaluate my choices. I really, really wish I wrote a poop joke, but it's kind of stuck. It might come out later. I don't know. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Am I allowed to sit on this? I'm gonna try sitting on that right now. Push it back? What? Oh, yeah, poop jokes. Yeah. I might work in a masturbation one later. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully it lasts longer than 2 minutes. It's fine. So I'm already there? Perfect. All right. Can you believe that this is actually none of what I actually wrote down? I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Anyways, thank you. I think Dee Dee's or something. Yeah. Anyways, I was gonna like talk about my drag name and how it's stemmed off the fact that I am a very nerdy, ADHD inclined, D&D loving person. Dungeons and Dragons, for those who don't know. Anyone play? Yeah? Okay, cool. I rotate around in life and in game, being like this charismatic entity that's hopefully chaotic good for the most part. It helps me not get arrested or anything. Otherwise, like, I don't know, hopefully my charisma gets me out of it and I don't get caught. Anyways, yeah, so Charisma Chaos, but then like K's, because my name is Kala, and let's just be cool and illiterate, because I don't know how to spell. Anyways, I'm kind of stuck. Oh no. I promise this isn't another poop joke either. It rotates off the fact that like I would have like crazy adventures with friends of mine. We'd go to IKEA, hide in like the little storage armoire closet things, get caught by the security guards, then run out screaming Narnia, or I escape Narnia for Narnia or whatever else, right? Always rotate being the one to drive in my car, right? Which then leads to people leaving shit randomly in your car. I have no like excuse for that either. Like, I'm just as bad. I always leave something at someone's house. Anyways, it would get to the point growing up that people would leave like their weed or whatever else in my car. And my mom would be like, what the fuck? You want to be a good kid. This isn't yours, right? But at the same time, my mom was really innocent. She'd see things and then assume it was bad without even knowing what it is. They make these like water speaker things that you plug into your phone and it shoots up little water and colors and sounds to like the songs, right? She found one of those in my car and thought it was a bong. I was grounded for like a week. I had to like plug it in and show her, but I still got in trouble because my friend actually did leave their weed as well and she found it. But stuff like that. I fucking love my mother. I always have the best time explaining to her all the different things that I have going on in my life. See, I'm Pan and Polly. I'm dating these two lovely nerds, to which I will rotate back to Regina's joke on typically men who are Caucasian in their 40s are serial killers. They're in their mid-30s, so check in with me in like 5 to 10 years to make sure I'm still here. Yeah, cool. Okay, awesome. And it's great. And she was just like, oh, so you're dating 2 guys, you have 2 boyfriends, right? Okay, cool. Make sure you're using protection, don't get accidentally pregnant or whatever else. And I'm like, Mom, I only have to worry about that with one of them. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, the other one's trans. And she's like, well, what does that mean? Can he not get you? No. Similar bits. Anyways, it was a joy to explain, and even funnier to explain to Ryder later. To which it's like, cool, you can't get me pregnant, I'm sorry. And to explain to my mother. But yeah, no, super, super funny. Love her to death. I wouldn't be who I am today without her. All quirky weirdness involved and everything. And with that being said, I hope you guys had a really, really great time. I kind of ran out of things to say that isn't me just rambling about whatever else pops into my noggin. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Can't wait to be back. Bye, Stab Comedy.
Give it up for Charisma Chaos. Okay, so at this point, you'd see one more comic doing a lip sync. I'm not sure if we had some miscommunication because I didn't communicate well, which might be why I'm divorced. It's not. I'm a great communicator. So what happened was she started cheating on me and she forgot to tell me that she was cheating on me, and so then we just existed for a couple months like that. And then yeah. So I'm a good communicator. It was her that was a bad communicator. I still text her, you know? And she doesn't text back. Like just like, I miss you, I hope you're okay, you know? Stuff like that. Or like, hey, here's a song. Because there was a song that she liked. I'm just stalling. There was a song that she liked, and I was like, oh, here's a cover of it that is even better than the original. She didn't write back. She says she's not talking to me until I stop taking spousal support. And I'm like, as soon as I stop having to pay rent, sure. We owned a home, and then you divorced me, and we sold the home, and you made all the money, and I do this for a living, so I'm trying. On that note, though, give Stab a round of applause for letting us do the show. This show gets to exist because Stab exists, and Stab lets these quirky little shows like my shows exist. And then all your I'm going to bring him back on stage, but give your performers a round of applause. I know my wife isn't watching, so I'm going to say this even though it's streaming. I make sure to give them all the money that I get from the ticket sales. So I think I kept $1 tonight because it would have been like $28.75 per person, and I was like, they don't want change. I mean, they want change. They're like, you know, progressive people who like change is good. But like fuck coin change. Jingling in your pockets. That's the one good thing about when I'm wearing girl pants and girl skirts. No pockets to put change in. I know. I got pockets in some of them, but I don't want to put... When I got pockets, I don't want change in it. Jingle, jingle. Like, no. Yeah, quarters are good for parking or laundry. Yeah. And coin op. You know it costs more a penny, right? It costs more money. It costs 1.3 cents to mint a penny. It costs more than it's worth to make it. That makes no sense. That makes less than no sense. It makes negative sense. All right. Are we at the end? Regina, are we at the end, or are you going to come out? Okay. I keep stalling. Well, I asked earlier what you guys want to hear jokes about. No one said anything. Though, no, I don't have that. I'm a single 39-year-old man. Who does drag. You think I know about Lamaze classes? I've never been. I think Suzette's gonna get pregnant before I'm a dad. All right. So one more time for Jesse for running Stab and getting this song up on the fly for us. Because of my miscommunication, there was not with my marriage, just here. He's uploading a song right away. He'd be away. My wife would not have cheated on Jesse. Okay, whatever. She needs company when she poops. It's okay. We ready, Jesse?
We'll see if this is the right one.
Okay, cool. It's a mystery. We're gonna find out. Come into the stage, clap, make some noise, give it up for Regina Givens.
I didn't know I was doing this. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? What a wicked way to treat the girl that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Hold down, they don't love you like I love you. Something don't feel right because it ain't right, especially coming up after midnight. I smell your secrets, and I'm not too perfect to ever feel this worthless. How did it come down to this? Scrolling through your call list. I don't wanna lose my pride, but I'ma fuck me up a bitch. Know that I kept it sexy, and know I kept it fun. There's something that I'm missing, maybe my head for one. What's worst, looking jealous or crazy? Jealous or crazy? Or like being walked all over lately, walked all over lately. I'd rather be crazy. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? What a wicked way to treat the girl that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Let's imagine for a moment that you never made a name for yourself. A master what they had you labeled as a king. Never made it out the cage, still out there moving in them streets. Never had the baddest woman in the game up in your sheets. Would they be down to ride now? They used to hide from you, lie to you, but y'all know we were made for each other, so I find you and hold you down. Missing say, hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? What a wicked way to treat the girl that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. It's such a shame you let this good love go to waste. I always keep the top tier, 5-star, sexy loving in the car. Like make that wood, holly like a boulevard. What's worse, looking jealous or crazy, jealous and crazy. Or like being walked all over lately, walked all over lately. I'd rather be crazy. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you. Back up, they don't love you like I love you. Step down, they don't love you like I love you. Can't you see there's no other man above you? What a wicked way to treat the girl that loves you. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Hold on, they don't love you like I love you. I hop up my bed and get my swag on. I look in the mirror and say, what's up? What's up?
Hi.
I hop up my bed and get my swag on. I look in the mirror and say, what's up? What's up?
Okay, that's okay. Thank you guys. I'm gonna practice next time.
Give it up for Regina Givens. All right, guys, so the way that we end drag shows, I don't know whose first time at any sort of drag show this is, but the way we end is with a roll call. Everyone comes back up, you clap, show them some love. You can tip them out in the audience if you want to see a picture of me and my wife side by side. I'll be out there. This show happens again on, I'm not joking, this show happens again on March 25th, so if you want to come back, please come back. There's lots of talented performers out there that would love to have a supportive, wonderful audience like you guys. I will also be back here doing a drag talk show on the first Friday, that's March 3rd, so next Friday. So if you want to come back to Stab on March 3rd, you can come back. If you want to hear about other shows, I'll be in the lobby. We can talk about other shows you guys can come to. Thank you so much. Round of applause for yourselves. And then please make some noise. Give it up for Ryder Knightley. Keep it going for Julian Lacrosse. Stay loud for Charisma Chaos. And don't stop. Give it up for Regina Givens. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Love, bye.
Thank you guys for coming out. That is it for us for tonight. But we've got stuff tomorrow. Oh, it's Stab Presents. It's our monthly music show, followed by the open mic. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for our full calendar of events, and you know everything that we're doing whenever we're doing it. Have a good night, guys.
Wake up, grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away that shake-up. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to. Why did you leave the keys upon the table?